How y'all doing? Clint from the Doorway 2, doing another one of the reviews you love so much. Today is Sunday, April 18th, 2021. And we are going to be doing a review from a label called Duplicate Records out of Norway, which is run by an amazing drummer that's in Beyond Dawn, Virus. I think he's in Voids When End now as well too, or was always. I don't want to butcher his first name because my English is not good, but I think it's Enar. And he has been a friend of mine for years, and we have talked on and off about a lot of different things, and he's a cool human being. This record is by a band called Vetter, and I think it's of Sublim Natur. It is experimental blackened noise journey. I will tell you, it's the third review that I'm doing this weekend, and when I heard this, I knew immediately that I needed to review it. Looks like it came out on Duplicate Records out of Norway on Friday, which was, way back in February of 2021. But I got the promo on Friday, so it must just be starting to get pushed now. It's on LP, CD, and mini cassette as of April 16th. Digitally, it was released February 26th, so that's what it was. So on vinyl, CD, and a cassette, it was released on April 16th, which was Friday. This is occult, weird, oddball stuff. I will just tell you right now, when you hear it, it's either going to blow you away or confuse you, because that's the only two things that it can do with a band like this. Anyway, let's listen to track number 1 out of the 5 tracks, and it is that title track of Sublim Natur. minutes of a over 10-minute long song. Wow. Dissonant, old school, noisy black metal, occult for sure. And it just gets weirder and more avant-garde and left of center from here. Duplicate has put out something that is just a breath of fresh air for the underground on Extremity, and just something unusual that you can listen to for us fringe folks out there. Let's listen to another track, but again, like I said, came out Friday on LP, CD, and cassette through Duplicate. The band is called Vetter, and looks like they put out a record about 8 years ago on a Duplicate sub-label as well. And I'm going to have to go check that one out if I never heard it before, because I just don't remember it. It could have just been something that never even hit my radar back then. But let's listen to another track. This is going to be track number 2, and I'm sure it's Norwegian, so I'm going to butcher this one too. I guess it's Skagin Bearer Var R, if that's even close. This one's an 8-minute banger, so here we go. And that's 3 minutes plus of an over 8-minute song. Look at this album cover. What are you expecting when you get an album cover like this? You know it's going to be something creepy, unusual, and strange. With this song, they kind of bring in elements of psych rock and early doom mixed with that black noise chaos. Like, it is just impressive all around. How you can have something catchy, creepy, abstract, and just harsh and noisy at the same time is very, very difficult to do. Let's listen to another song by Vedder. And that would be track number 3, which looks like it is Ten Tickler. And that's how I'm going to say it, because I'm sure I'm butchering all these titles. Go into this, which adds folk, psych rock, and other elements into it as well. I mean, where do you find a band that mixes elements of Dark Throne, early Ulver, I'm going to say stuff like Damensgard and Code, and then mixes elements of like Hex Vessel and like weird psych rock, like it almost has a Pink Floyd overtone at times, and then like early Black Sabbath with that doomy kind of vibe going on as well too. Vedder just keeps adding more and more layers and different stuff into everything that they're doing. It just never changes. It just keeps growing. This record on Duplicate is just mind-blowingly original and different, but yet holds those classics of the days of the second wave of black metal and a lot of that stranger kind of Finnish and overall Scandinavian avant-garde music. Let's listen to another track. Words are just not going to be the ones that are going to work here. We're going to jump into track number 5, and it's called Kraken. It's the last track on the record, and we'll wrap up the review from here. And we end with a song that clearly mixes early Black Sabbath with the second wave of black metal from Scandinavia, and an interesting, noisy, doomy, groovy kind of oddball release track to end all of this. Vetter. Of Sublim, Natur, out on Duplicate Records Friday on CD, digital, LP, and cassette, and it looks like it was digitally released back in February, but it's out on all formats now. Get this goddamn thing. You won't be lost. You won't be missed out. It's going to be something that's going to be ours, and it's going to be something special. Yeah, this is never going to sell 200,000 copies, but the 5,000, 10,000 records that it does sell to the world, everyone who gets it, it's going to be a special, special release. Thank you again for watching these more underground reviews and supporting me. Please, please, please subscribe to the YouTube and Instagram TV pages if you can. There are links on the doorway2.com website to all of that, as well as most of you see it either on Instagram or on YouTube. So just go to both sources, like and subscribe to them. Appreciate it very much. If you have the time and go to my Facebook page as well, do that as well. Love hearing from you guys. The more comments, the better. I will not stop doing this. Love reviewing and interviewing this fringe underground kind of music that's just for not everybody, but the ones that love it, love it. Again, honor to do this. Clint from the doorway too. Until next time, see ya.